Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diana. For those who are new, welcome. Bienvenidos. And happy Super Bowl Sunday, guys. If you guys have a preference on who wants to win today, please let me know, the 49ers or the Chiefs. So this is gonna sound horrible, but never did I know that there was a team called Chiefs. So my wife had to, school me on that. But we're going for the Chiefs. So yay! I'm so new when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I do follow football here and there, but nothing like I used to. I'm from Kentucky. I'm close to Cincinnati. We usually do, the Bengals, but they're not the greatest. They try. Maybe we'll do better this year. Who knows? But as you guys read on my title, I'm finally doing my review on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Norvina Volume 3 palette, which is this beautiful baby right here. I went through so much to get this palette. I actually got scammed the first time I tried to buy it by this just horrible girl that actually has been doing this for quite a while, that I found out. And she actually did it again probably like a week ago to another girl. And yeah, so people need to seriously stop stealing from other people. I know that's most likely not going to happen, but it's just completely wrong. But I'm so glad that I decided to give it another chance, and I met another amazing lady that was willing to part with it. She had all three of them, but of course I was only interested in this one. The color scheme in this palette is just unbelievably outstanding. I fell in love with it the moment that I seen it, so I had to have it, and I was gonna get it one way or another. It was gonna happen. So to show you the inside of this beautiful palette, look at all those colors. Like, I live for those colors, every one of them. Unbelievably beautiful. So I'm so happy that I'm gonna be using it for the first time here with you guys, and see how I feel about it. I honestly don't think I'm gonna be disappointed. I went to Sephora and swatched a few of these amazing colors, and they're unbelievably pigmented. Get it together. And I've also, of course, I've seen the reviews, and I really don't think I'm gonna be disappointed. And I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. If you're thinking about buying this palette, just buy it. Just go ahead and go get it. I don't think that you will be disappointed whatsoever. So I'm gonna go ahead and just dive right in. I'm gonna also do the swatches for this palette, and I'm just trying to decide if I should do it first or later. I'm gonna go ahead and do it first. Why not? Let's just go on with that. I'm gonna start off with the first row, and this is A1. Yeah, A1. Sorry. I wonder. Hopefully, I can. It'll be able to see. So this is like. Oh no, that's not happening. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go this way. Okay, let's do that one more time. I had the same situation with the ABH, the other palette that I just reviewed. Lord, why am I going blank on that? Emerald palette. Oh my God, completely went blank. But I seriously want to do the same thing. Okay, so this is A1, which is like a greenish yellow, but very more. I mean, it shows, but it's not. It's not there. Next one is a 2. That orange though. Next top is a 3. And then we're just gonna keep going to a 4. That's a nice green. I like that. And then last on this row is a 5. That's a nice bright red orange. So we're gonna go down to the second row, and I'm just gonna go ahead to make this go a little faster. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch them, and then I'll point to each one. Oh, this one didn't swatch as good as I was hoping. I'll show you guys which one I'm talking about. Okay, so for the second row, we have B1, B2, B3. This one didn't swatch as good as I thought it would be. B4 and then B5. B4 is a very beautiful purple. Very, very beautiful purple. All right, we're gonna go down to the next level, which is C. I did swatch this C1 in Sephora, so I know it's beautiful. Okay, so for the next row, we have C1, C2, C3, C4, and C5, which is beautiful. C1 and C5 are just beautiful shimmers, gorgeous. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off so I can finish off the next row. Okay, now we're going down to D. And again, I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch and then show you guys. D2 is gorgeous as well. That's another one that I swatched in Sephora because it was calling me. The oranges are the main ones that I really wanted to see because they were just so pretty. Ooh, D5. Oh man. I didn't hear the greatest things about E4. All right, so now we have D1, D2, D3, D4, and D5. And then onto the last row, E1, E2, E3, E4, and E5. Beautiful. All right, so now that we got that going, it's time to choose which colors I'm about to use. And I want to kind of, because it's, you know, Super Bowl Sunday, I kind of want to go with the Chiefs colors. Yeah. And clearly my wife is not saying no. So, which I want, and it's red and yellow and white.
If you got a gold, you can do like a gold.
Well, I mean, we kind of do, yes.
I like the one.
All right. So I'm gonna do my face, the rest of my face, of course, off camera. The only thing that I've done already is my eyebrows, which I use the Benefit. I'm sorry. Red and gold. Red and gold. All right. So for my eyebrows, I use the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, which is this beautiful little, not little, is the full size. And this is in shade 3.5. And I also use the Gimme+Brow. And this I got as a sample at Sephora, and it's also, well, it's in shade 3. And then I used also the Benefit High Brow. And last but not least, I use the Ready Set Brow as well. So, all Benefit. And I love Benefit. Like, I went yesterday with my wife, went to the mall, and I ended up getting that pencil, and I also got the Dandelion highlighter, which I've been dying to try. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to see how that baby works. So for my eyes, I'm gonna prime them with the Urbad Decay eyeshadow primer in shade Eden. I got this as a sample from Sephora because I've been also wanting to try that shade. That primer shade. So I've heard good things about it, so we'll see how it goes. And they actually gave me a nice little bit. I'm surprised because, you know, usually Sephora is scampy on that. All right, so I'm gonna just put that all on both of my lids.
I like the day one.
And then now I'm gonna go ahead and take my miniature Real Technique sponge and just get that all blended out. So guys, who do you want to win on this year's Super Bowl?
Chiefs, baby!
Well, y'all hear my wife. Cheese. Cheese.
Cheese.
Well, I guess we want the cheese to win. I can't wait to see the commercials. You know, I'm for the commercials. And then my wife informed me that Shakira and who else, baby?
J-Lo.
And J-Lo are doing halftime, people. You know we ain't missing that. So, all right, now that I got that nice and blended out, I'm gonna go ahead and put tape on the side of my the corner of my eyes, just because this helps me a lot. Also, if you can hear that music, I do not own the rights to that music. I need to probably turn that down. I don't want YouTube to like get on me for that. The TV, it's just the TV, so it is what it is. Okay. I think I need to measure this one out a little bit better, but here we go. All right, now that we got that. So you said red and gold, huh?
Yep.
Well, I've been dying to try out the oranges. So I'm gonna go ahead and do orange. I'm gonna do one of these beautiful oranges. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my Anastasia Beverly Hills one of the brushes, and I am going to use A5, and I'm gonna put that in the inner corner of my eye and the outer corner of my eye. Actually, I'm just gonna put it in the outer corner of both eyes because I tried to do a halo eye, and that's kind of what my mind was at just now, but that didn't work out for me yesterday, so I don't think it's gonna work out today. So I'm gonna do a cut crease. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh baby.
What?
Oh, I'm saying like, oh baby, the eyeshadow. But that is pigmented. Ooh, I like this. This is a beautiful, beautiful orange, as you can see. Oh my God. So I think that I'm gonna follow this up with the with C2, which is this nice red that this palette has. But I'm just gonna go ahead and pack A5 all right here, because I'm gonna blend this beautiful baby out. But this is unbelievably beautiful. Like, it's so bright and vibrant. Like, it is. It's amazing. So I'm only gonna just take it so far, like probably, as you can see, halfway on my lid. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Yes, I'm in love with this orange. All right, just a little bit more. If you guys have this palette, just like I asked with any other palette that I've shown on here, and you have your own looks and all that stuff, please let me know what you think of this palette. And what looks you've achieved. I wish that we could upload pictures on YouTube. Okay, so now that I have both of these where I want them, now I'm gonna go in and use, where's that brush at? I literally took out all my brushes just so I'm not like freaking out and searching all over the place for them. But okay, so I'm gonna take this medium blender. It's just a brush that I have. I honestly don't even remember where I got this. And I'm gonna take C2. Look at that. That's some nice red. I'm going to be very careful with pigmented colors. I've mentioned this before. I get a little scared just because if you mess up, you mess up. So I'm going to just blend this up. And then I'm going to drag it out. Just to be able to get. I'm going to bring it all the way over to the inner corner of my eye. And I'm going to try my best to keep the mirror down because I keep seeing like on my videos that I keep putting the mirror right in front of my face. And that's just, you know, out of habit. So I'm definitely trying to work on that, guys. That's blending so nice. Like it's really blending very beautifully. And this primer is working great. I'm gonna have to actually get the full-size tube of it. Alright, so now that I've noticed something, I think I'm going to bring out A5 a little bit more. Bring that out into more, into the inner corner of my eye. I'm so glad that I'm doing this now and not trying to do this when I was like so much done. I hate when I do that a lot. Like I'll see that something's not working, or at least it's not working for me, and I go on and try and fix it at the wrong moment. All right, so I just went ahead and did the same thing to the other eye. And now I'm just gonna go back with C2 and I'm just gonna blend that out.
Oh yeah, you look good. I gotta take this key to her, alright?
Okay, baby. So me and my wife are gonna be going to Virginia tomorrow. She's finally getting her surgery. We've been waiting for this phone call for months.
Since October, ain't it?
And finally the day's here. So we're just getting things prepared. We have to have somebody watch over our cat. So she's gonna take our key to one of her friends so they can keep an eye on him for us while we're gone. But prayers, everybody. That's oatmeal.
Our prize baby.
She loves that cat so much.
Yes, I do.
So very much.
We take cat donations.
She's kidding. All right, so again, all I'm doing is just going back and forth with C2, trying to get this very nicely blended. Into A5, which so far is doing very, very nicely. I love you.
I love you. What key do I take her? What key to
The
take?
one in the lantern.
This one?
Yes. You have to know which one it is.
This, the gold one.
Yes.
Alright. Hurry up, Mel.
Bye,
She treats him like it's like it came out of her. It's actually very adorable.
It did. Say I did. I love you. I'll be back.
I love you.
Love you, Bella.
All right, so now that I have that on that eye, I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to this eye. And on this part, I'm most likely gonna speed through it just because you guys have already seen what I've done on this part, just to keep things moving. And now you guys don't have to sit there and keep watching me do this slowly. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna go in and use the yellow, and I'm gonna use the Dose of Color brush, this little guy. I love this color for that same reason. This color, wow. This brush, because of the preciseness of the brush on here. So I'm gonna take E4, and I'm just gonna go right above C2. Since she said it's red and gold, I don't know about this yellow. Not fully sure about this yellow yet. I'm probably gonna go over and blend this, blend C2 a little bit into E4. The yellow is very sheer, at least in my opinion. I think if it wasn't for the primer, like this would not be showing up that much. But so far, as you can see, these colors are blending out so beautifully. Like, I'm shook, to be honest. I have never really played around with these kind of colors for the simple fact that I've always been kind of scared to. But this is making it so easy for me to work with. Like, they are very beautifully blendable, and it's not giving me any kind of problem. Besides the fact that, you know, like I said, I just have to keep like going The yellow really is sheer to me. Like, I'm so glad that I have that, the Urban Decay primer, because I feel like it's just unbelievably sheer. Okay, so now, before I go into my other eye, I'm going to go ahead and just take what I have from C2 and blend that in a little bit more with E4. Sorry, I keep having to remember, like, look back because I don't want to get these wrong of the numbers. Okay, so now again, a little bit with E4. I'm about to give you guys a closer look of how amazing these are blending. So I'm gonna take just a clean brush. This is a Real Technique clean brush of 307. And I'm gonna take A5 and just blend it a little bit more out into my, to my lid. And a little bit into C2. Okay, guys. Look at that. It's honestly very gorgeous. Like, I'm so impressed. Like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy I picked this palette to get. I'm so happy for that. And now I'm just gonna go back in with E4 and try to brighten up this yellow a little bit more. Okay, so again, guys, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye. I'm just gonna speed up through it. So you guys are not sitting here like just watching me bored. I hope you guys ain't bored. I really do. I'm trying to be making it a little bit of fun. But I know that when you sit there and watch somebody, like, I want it to go. Like, I want you to show me and kind of go. So it's kind of what I'm trying to do for you guys. All right, guys, so now I have these eyes where I want them. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look, but so far it is it's stunning. I love it. I love how these colors are blending. It is seriously one of the easiest palettes that I have dealt with so far. So I want you guys to take a closer look. It's beautiful. It's like a sunset. I have never been able to do this color, like these colors, like I've always wanted to, but I have never been able to actually manage to do this. And I finally have done it with this palette. Like I am so excited for that. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on and do my cut crease. And for that, I'm gonna use, if I can find it, I can. I'm gonna use my Urbad Decay Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. I love this concealer. And I think it's gonna work out amazingly with this look. But this is the moment of truth. Cannot mess this up. This also freaks me out. Okay, here we go. So all I did was put the concealer, did one straight line in the middle of my eyelid, and then I just looked up so it can give me kind of like a map of where I'm gonna have this. And once I have that, all I'm gonna do is follow that line from top and try my best to not mess it up. I'm probably gonna bring it out a little bit more, like, well, out a little bit more. As you can see right here. Just because I want it a little bit higher than what it is. And then all I'm doing now is filling it in. And then kind of bringing it out a little bit with the edge of my brush, just so it's easy for me to blend A5 into it here in a second. And then the same goes to this eye. I hope I've been doing better with my mirror. Because I really like for you guys to see what I'm doing. And I know that probably I'm not saying a lot of things right or whatnot, but I'm not a professional. Like, I'm learning. I'm literally learning with you. Like, you're seeing me, like, you're gonna be seeing me grow, and you're gonna be seeing me, you know, mess up a lot or not do something right. And that's okay, because I didn't think I could do this 6 months ago. A year ago, if you would have told me that I was gonna be able to do something like this, I probably would have laughed at you. So I know that I'm gonna get it. I'm just a little bit of a late bloomer. Okay, and same thing. that I did on the other eye, I'm just gonna bring this concealer out a little bit with the edge of my brush. I found this to be easier for me because before it would just have like this line and I didn't like it, and I know like what to do to not get that until I was like, maybe this would work. And sure enough, it did. Okay, so now that I have that, I'm gonna take a clean brush that's not clean and I'm gonna pack that in there. So this is, and I'm just literally packing the concealer right in there so it just dries up, so I can go ahead and put my last shadow on. This is definitely a palette that I'm gonna hit pan on, and I have not hit pan on any of my palettes. I'll say that right now, and that's because, like I said, I've been so afraid to use certain colors because I mean I just didn't think I could, or I was just really afraid to. But this is the palette that's gonna take me out of my comfort zone, and I'm so excited for that. Okay, so I want to use a purple. I really want to use a purple, but I am gonna use D2. That is the one that I'm going for, especially since, you know, the Chiefs. I'm gonna use, D2. I think it's the closest one to like a gold that I want to kind of get. So let me just find the brush that I'm gonna do. I mean, I have one, but first, like, I forgot to clean it properly. And there's still product on it, which I'm trying to get it off as we speak. Maybe I might be able to, because I'm going really hard at it. Like, it's okay. I think I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and do it with my brush not wet and see how that goes. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to wet my brush. So I'm gonna use my Morphe setting spray. Yeah, that's working a little bit better. Yes. I'm gonna get my light here in a second because I was using daylight as my, my light, because I think that daylight is like the best lighting ever. But as you can see, I'm definitely losing daylight. So I'm gonna ask my little one to get me my little light that I have, so I can definitely show you guys what this gorgeous shimmer is doing. Bella, could you please hand me my ring light?
Yeah. Here you go, Mama.
Thank you. Can you find me the charger for it? It's like a phone charger. It's hanging on my wall right there, please. in my room. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and, but I'm trying to let you guys see. It's so beautiful. So now I'm just gonna do the same thing to this eye.
Does it look like an iPhone charger?
No, it looks like an Android charger. She's the sweetest thing ever. Like, she's always wanting to help and everything. I have, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I have 3 beautiful, beautiful girls. She's 9. My oldest is 15. And then I have a 12-year-old.
Is it black?
No, it's white. I'm probably gonna have to go find it. Which is fine, because as soon as I'm done, I'm gonna do my face off camera, and then either way you guys are gonna be able to see the finished look.
It's kind of broken.
Mm-hmm.
It's the one. I found a black one and white one, so I was like asking which color was it.
Just set it there for me for 1 second.
Okay.
Just want you guys to see. Okay, so I'm gonna hook this up. Baby, could you bring me the black one actually, please? This one's like broke. Not good.
That's what I said, it's kind of broken. Here, Mama.
Thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Do you like need something for it?
No, this is it.
Only need to plug that in.
Mm-hmm. They get so amazed.
Oh my gosh.
And here, and then there was light.
There used to be light outside, but now it's getting dark.
Okay, so now I'm gonna give you guys a closer look so you guys can really see what it looks like. It's beautiful. Yes. So now I'm gonna take another dose of color brush. I had to close that. Okay. And now I'm gonna use E3. So I'm gonna use E3 to bring this beauty together. You have no idea how excited I am about this. Like, I've only seen this on Instagram. Like, I know that it might be weird or might be stupid to some of you guys that I'm getting so excited over my own work, but you have no idea how long I've been doing this. I mean, yes, I have explained that I've been, you know, completely addicted to makeup for the past 2 years, but I've seriously have dedicated so much to this, and to see how much I've advanced, I'm just so amazed and so happy and proud. I'm just so proud. And anyone that's accomplishing anything like this, or anything for that matter, be proud of yourself. Be damn proud of yourself. Because whatever you're achieving, you got there for hard ass work. And I know that most people are like, oh, this is just makeup. It might be just makeup to some, but this is my passion. This is something that I love so very much. And to see this progression, it's extremely mind-blowing to me. So I'm happy. Okay, so I'm gonna take D5 at the tip of my Dose of Color brush, and I'm literally putting that right above E4. Same thing to this eye. Was it actually, it's mixing with E4 very beautifully. It's giving it that like yellow shimmer color. I love that. And it's done. I'm gonna give you guys a closer look before I go and do the rest of my makeup off camera. But again, I'm so happy, and I cannot wait to see what other looks I'm gonna create with this. But here you guys go. Let's take this tape off. And also, there was not a lot of fallout, which I am highly impressed on. But yes, this is it, guys. All right, I will be right back to show you guys the full finished look. Don't go nowhere, and if you do, you better come back. All right, guys, so I wanted to come on here real quick because the Super Bowl has started, but I finished my look. This is my finished look. I am so damn proud of it. I'm so happy that I made this. Thank you, baby. But I love it. I love this palette. I'm gonna use this palette so much, and I honestly cannot wait to buy another one because this is my palette. This is the palette that's gonna help me, you know, achieve more different looks, and I cannot wait. So again, guys, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe.
Tell your friends to like and subscribe or you get that ass whooped.
She's so kidding. But thank you so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Super Bowl. And Chiefs!
Hey!
I'm gonna give you guys a closer look to let you guys see what my masterpiece looks like up close.
Just you and
Alright, guys.